And as of that, the next episode has begun. Welcome back to VA-11, Holy Cyberpunk Bartender Action. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist, Isekai Video Games, Isekai Commentary, and when we last left off, we were talking to Miss Say over here. We were asking her questions, and, oh, she has medications, so, she's, really freaking out right now. I understand. Sorry. It's nice to know someone like a bartender was worried about me, though. Thanks. Everyone I know has been ignoring me, so I was feeling lonely. Why would they? Well, you've seen the lunches they give to any white knights they find. By ignoring me, they're actually saving me from getting kicked to death. My good deeds finally paid off, I guess. Can I get you anything? Something sweet without alcohol. Sweet without alcohol, that's so she wants something soft. I forgot what the soft drink was. Thank God that these pants still had my wallet in them. Excuse me? Wallet in them. Oh no, I can't take your money right now, it's on the... Jill, please, I want to pay for my drinks. I take it I won't be able to change your mind. Nope, yes, you won't be able to change my mind. Sweet or no alcohol, right? Coming right up. Alright, the order was, I like to say, a rabbit? Nope, no rabbit for you, mate. Let's see, sweet drinks are made of this. I believe it was the blue fairy that was soft, right? Yeah, alright. So, 4 Edelheid. 3, 4. 1 Flannergeed. All aged and mixed. 1, 2, stop. Alright, here we are. Careful! Eh, this'll help me calm down a bit. So, what happened to you? Where did you fall from? I was escaping the place near the end of the whole thing, and I had to make a leap of faith. I've jumped from higher places, but I landed badly here. Most of my injuries are actually from some debris that fell on me. Oh, but my broken arm is actually from the fall. How? I rode to mitigate the fall, but I made a bad move and broke it. Yeah, that can happen. I remember when I studied karate back in the day, when they taught us how to roll and how to fall. And one of the thing about that is that it let you, when you learn how to fall effectively, but if you don't do it properly, you can actually end up doing some pretty decent damage to yourself. It's just one of those things. Good thing I drank lots of milk! I'm pretty sure that's actually just a myth. I was in a rubble for quite a bit, but luckily someone found me. The whole milk gives you strong bones thing. I think that's just a myth. I think that was actually just part of a... No, now this is just conjecture, but it's probably like an advertising campaign to get people to drink more milk. But yeah, the amount of calcium that milk has, is pretty negligible compared to certain other types of foods and drinks, I believe. Someone? I woke up in the hospital. They told me some guy brought me there. I don't know who he was, but I owe him my life. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think it was? I'm willing to bet it was probably Gil. What? Nothing. You just sound, cheerful. I'm alive! Why wouldn't I be? After all that happened at the bank, here I am talking to you, being able to talk to all. Don't think too much about it. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Ow! How were things around here? I heard there was a huge commotion with when the whole thing happened. Okay, so let me make sure I'm doing the voice properly, because I feel like I'm going straight up no. Good Dolly is like this, right? Good Dolly is like this. It's a bit different, actually. I haven't used that voice in a long time. Actually, not since Frambeau, I think. Yeah, I had to sleep here in the bar on Saturday, but I guess it could have been worse. Glad to know that. Did you contact Stella? She was on the verge of despair yesterday. Hey, Jill, I want another drink. Bleeding Jane. Pizza with double cheese and... Wait, no, this is a bar. Shut up. What does she want again? Bloody Jane. Frickin' Jill distracting me. Or Bleeding Jane is what it is. It's supposed to be, say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool. It's supposed to be based off of Bloody Mary, of course. Which is an actual alcoholic drink. 3 powder Delta. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I actually have a question. Well, actually, no. I think none of my regular commenters are going to be able to answer this, but if there's anybody, one of you guys, because I know there are a few people who do this. You know, the people who watch my videos, they leave likes, but they don't comment. I know you guys are there, because I see in my analytics and everything, you're just ghosts. I'm like, who the heck are you guys? One of you guys out there, I'm wondering, this is your chance to shine, make yourself known. For those of you, like, if any of you guys out there, like, regularly go to bars, like, could you, like, tell me, like, what some of these, like any, like, real-world counterparts to some of these drinks are? Because I'm not super knowledgeable on these. All blended? I'm just curious, is all. So if I recall correct, let's see. I know Kratos just, like, he just doesn't drink. I believe Joe Milton said that he never drank. Let's see, Phoenix Edgeworth said that he hasn't had more than just, like, beer and wine, and that's pretty much it. Bleeding Jane, I think this is the first time they've ever served this, actually. Here. Cheers! So, how are things inside the bank? Come again? What happened inside the bank? How did you manage to get through it? I was with this nice bunch of people. Well, they were apparently nice at the very least. We tried our best to find a way out of the whole thing, cracking through the security, finding safe spots. But then, sorry for asking all that. It was obviously over the line. No, don't worry about it. It's just the analgesics, analgesics. So it's some type of medicine. Obviously, she's saying it's still numbing her. Analgesics? I'm not super knowledgeable on medicine. Oh no, Saplita doesn't watch this series. I was about to say Saplita could answer this because I believe he said that he's in medical school or something. I think he said he was in did he say he was in medical school? I believe he said he was. I have to go back to it. He said that in an episode of Dual Destinies. No, don't worry about me. It's just the analgesics still numbing me. I'll take my leave now. Thank you for everything, Jill. Are you alright? I'm fine. I'm fine. That girl saw some awful things inside that bank. The sight of desperate people stuck in one building is enough to scar anyone. Maybe I shouldn't have said all that. I mean, if it's true that she just woke up and ended up here, I don't know. I feel like I was being too pushy. That's not something I can measure. You were just worried. I bet she's just still in shock. Yeah. Gil? Want me to make sure she's fine on her way? Please. Alright. I'll go and take my break now. This is the second time in a row this has happened. Normally I don't take my breaks, like, the second time in a row this has happened since the previous recording session where I started the break in the second episode of the recording session. Normally I don't, these days go by a lot slower. I don't know. And let's go ahead and save over slot 1, if you don't mind. Go to back and back. Or no, home. I'm actually curious about this. How many of you guys actually watch this at nighttime? I've said this before. Like, I generally like to try to edit these videos when it's dark outside. I like to edit these videos when it's dark outside. I have both earphones in my ear because normally I just go with like a single earphone, but he has both earphones in, and it lets me get into the mood. I think. I'm curious. Let's see. Phoenix Edgeworth probably watches it at night-ish because these videos go up at 4 p.m. EST or EDT or EST. Right now it's EDT, but daylight saving time is going to be ending, so EDT won't be a thing for like after the next couple of days. So let's see. I believe Germany is 5-6 hours. It's either 5 or 6 hours ahead of. No. The UK is 5 hours ahead. I believe Germany is 6 hours ahead of the East Coast. So that would be like 10 p.m. actually. Wow, you watch it late, man. Don't you have, like, school or something, or work? Get a job, you freaking... I'm just joking. Anyway, but, yeah, I've watched videos later than that. But, yeah, I'm curious, like, how many of you guys, because I know not every one of my I know not every one of my viewers is from the U.S. In fact, actually, a majority of my viewers are actually not from the U.S. Like, the U.S. makes up the largest percent of viewers, the largest percent of viewers, no, how do I say this? Like, so, like, I think, like, my proportion of, like, U.S. viewers is, like, 30%, right? So, however, 70% of the viewers are not American. I'll say it that way, but most of my viewers are, like, the highest proportion. I don't know how to explain this. So, whatever. Anyway, of course, I also have to assume, I also can't assume that everyone watches these videos as soon as they go live. Not everyone does that. Actually, this has actually been a series where, like, where, like, I've had a lot of people just watch as soon as they come out, which I think is pretty cool, even so far into the series. Too much heavy stuff lately. Alright, ready. Whew, hope everything goes alright. Jukebox. Ah, hey, Jamie. Even Jamie's pissed off for some reason. Jamie? Ah, Jill. Gillian isn't here, I see. Are you alright? You look distracted. I'm fine, don't worry. If you say so. Jill! Where do I take 4 if he needs to use the bathroom? You don't have like a litter box or anything. The cage is a small litter box included. Oh, that's pretty convenient. Oh, that's convenient. That's convenient. 4? 4's my cat. Some apartments in my building are being inspected today. So I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone. Oh, I see. What can I get you? The usual gut punch. So gut punch is the usual, huh? Is his usual, huh? Coming right up. Gut punch? It's like a punch in the gut, except not really. Gut punch. We want the 5 Bronson extract. 3, 4, 5. You want the 1F unaged and mixed. We're actually going to add an optional karma tree to this one, because why not? 1, 2, stop. Sir. Here. I thought when someone ordered a gut punch, you had to make a joke. Ha 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 ha. Because, what's another name for a joke? Like a gut buster or something? I don't know. About giving the client a punch to the stomach or something. Oh, that? In theory, yeah. Gil's the only one that pays attention to that, though. Really? He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual my boss had. There was some sort of stipulation mentioning the need to say puns, but seems like it was some sort of anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, they'd be caught in the act. Like when the dictionaries added fake words to spot if someone else just copied all of it. Yep, actually that happened in real life. Oxford English Dictionary added fake words, and they found out that dictionary.com actually was actually plagiarizing some of their entries. Just one of those things. You know, that's one of those things. When was the last time I actually used like a legit dictionary? Because I remember when I was a kid, like in school sometimes, like I had to look up a word. I didn't go to like dictionary.com or anything. I would actually use like a legit physical dictionary, and I have not used one of those except for like maybe like language dictionaries, like language dictionaries. I haven't used like a legit like physical dictionary in like a long time, because it's easy to just Google stuff these days. Like when dictionaries added fake words to spot if someone else just copied all of it? Yep. Why not tell him that? It's too amusing, to be honest. So, what's on your mind that's distracting you so much? Nothing you should think about too much. It's like those times you just feel uneasy for no good reason. I get you. That happens to me sometimes. You might have actual reasons to feel that way, though. Come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say? I like to see what I do as bounty hunting, actually. How so? The only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There are some people willing to pay to off someone that has done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in the way of some building or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not going to be the one dealing with those. The bounty hunter part comes where? If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing and I get paid for it, you could see it as a bounty hunting. Or you could say like, vigilantism, or, what's another word for it? I don't know. Yeah, I guess. It's just cheap justifications for killing people, though. In the end, they're cheap. However, I won't be the one to kill. I won't be one to kill for petty reasons like those. But let's change the subject here. I'll have something bitter if you don't mind. So he wants something bitter, okay. Huh? Sure. Why does it matter if you left enough food I was about to say at home for 4. No, I'm at 4 for home is what I... Shut up. Bitter. By flavor, bitter. What do you want to give him? Let's go... No, the soup... Yeah, we'll give him the suplex. This is the one that, yeah, the one that, No, Gil made it by accident, right? Was it Gil or Dana who made it by accident? I mean, Dana's the manager, so it's probably Gil who made it by accident. 1, 2, 3, 3K, 2, 3, all in the rocks and mixed. 1, 2, stop. Serve. Here. Oh, yes. You just reminded me of my grandpa. He used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. He said they made him stronger, like Bronson extract. Bronson roots have more nutrients per gram than most vitamin supplements. Your grandpa knew what he was doing. It seems I always managed to make you uncomfortable, Jill. Sorry. No, don't worry. Although I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Knowing you've killed people and are now talking to me here, it's weird. I mean, do you get... I mean, I get that, but... it's just business. It reminds me of when I first took sex ed classes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I get you, right? It's like when you take sex ed, and you suddenly realize that, like... Or, like, when you come to the sudden realization that the people that you know have had sexual encounters. I remember watching a Wanted Adventure video about this. Apparently in Germany, like, topics like sex are a lot more laid back, but in North America, things like that are very taboo. In fact, there was actually, like, a thing... This is, like... I don't think they'd practice this anymore, but this is like 20, 30 years ago, where they had, like, the abstinence, no sex policy. Like, don't do sex at all. Don't have sex at all. But, apparently studies have shown that the complete abstinence, like, that's actually worse. Like, those, like, no sex, like, sex ed classes actually... Turns out that people actually are more likely to have sex if they take those, because I guess it's because, you know, they're dumb, you're teaching it to dumb teenagers, and because you're making it even more of a taboo, they're like, ooh, I want to do this, because, ooh, I don't know. Anyway, but, yeah, and you start to realize that people have sex, and it's like, whoa, that's weird. You start to realize, you probably realized this before, but you start to realize, but, like, sex ed really makes it apparent that, like, you know, opposite genders have different parts than you do, and it's like, whoa, weird. You know? I don't know. I get Jill. I get where you're coming from. I couldn't wrap my mind around people doing that stuff and living normally. Unlike with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. Taking lives is not something you should get used to. True. Oh yes, I know a good way to change the subject a bit. Would you like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city? Dog the bounty hunter? No, it's Billy the... No, it's Billy... No. There's Dog the Bounty Hunter, and there's Billy the... something. Billy the... I forget. The way you said that was like offering a tell to a poor kid. But yeah, I like to hear that one. You see, there was actually a bounty hunter organization in the city not too long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for the proof of that person's death. Ah, that's interesting. There was a guy everyone called Jet Black James. He got the nickname because he always wore black clothes. The interesting things was that the black clothes were to hide bloodstains he got from his contracts. Interesting. Actually, before I end off the video, one thing, a lot of people tend to think that ninjas actually dressed in like all black. That's actually not true. The thing is, like, because of, in like Moonlight and whatnot, I remember reading this. In Moonlight and whatnot, wearing black clothes is not the best way to go about things because people can actually see you. So they wore like some like dark blue grayish, which made them blend into the darkness a bit better. It's weird, but yeah, it's one of those things. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode.